Happy Easter. There's a war going on in the Middle East, per usual. Per usual.
Yeah.
Why are you so excited about the war in the Middle East?
Did you see what the Pope said?
What did the Pope say?
The Pope was like...
Man, the Pope has entered the chat.
The Pope straight up said... Well, take it up with Jesus when you're done.
It up with Jesus.
Because he said Jesus gonna come and get your ass. Because what he said in like this mass stuff that they do for Easter, they apparently got to go through this whole step stuff. And in his first one, he was like, the Lord said that you gonna have to answer to him for all the sins and stuff of war and the leaders. He's very specifically said, leaders who enact this kind of war and violence, it's the Lord who you got to take it up with, not nobody else up here. Just you wait. I was like, damn, that's not menacing coming from a Pope.
It hits different coming. Like if your grandma tells you that, it's like, grandma, go back inside. Right? If the Pope says that, though,
I was like,
if
damn.
If the Pope gets mad at me, I'm not religious, but if the Pope gets mad at me, I'd be concerned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
That's the Pope. Like,
yeah.
As much as some people might not like put...
Like, I'm never going to be able to read Galileo's manuscripts now.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, as much as you might dislike or like any Christians or whatever might be like discredit Catholics for it. It's like, you might discredit it as like, not you, but like a Christian might discredit Catholics as not being Christians or whatever. Which, whatever.
Them the OGs.
But whatever.
Them the OG Christians.
But if somebody tell the Pope goes out of his way to make comments on your actions as a leader, like the Lord is on your ass. It's gonna be on your ass.
That's right. So the Pope is on Trump's ass, and everybody's on Trump's ass because the gas is $4.
I done seen that.
Gas is $4. What are we gonna do? We're back in the 90s, guys. Or sorry, we're back either in COVID. We're so back because everything on television is good, right? Just like pre-COVID. You know what I mean? Euphoria's back. We were just getting off that. Like, we were just getting on that train, right? Mm-hmm. Euphoria's back. Gas is at $4. We're back at war. We're like 2026 right now is like all of the tragedies put together. We're back in the Middle East after a bombing, right? Is that what happened? Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. That's well, we bombed them.
Well, okay.
The only difference is pedophiles.
Yes, that's the
only difference.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, they were always there. They just weren't
out
yet. They weren't outed yet. There you go.
Yeah, so
they came out of the metaphorical closet.
We have financial crises.
Yes.
So
very bad.
08. We have gas at $4. Mm-hmm. That's Bush right there, and right. That's Bush. That's we're scared that Iran's gonna get nuclear weapons or weapons of mass destruction. We are back, and then everything on television is good, and we got commercials back on every streaming service. You
were just talking about that.
We're back.
I want
this is
cable
millennial heaven right now.
Heaven?
Oh, I mean just normalcy. This is like what we're used to. We're thriving right now.
What's what we grew up with?
To act. They're like an episode a week. What the fuck? They don't know how to control themselves. The amount of Gen Zers that I've talked to in the past like 15 days that get anxious just because the pit's not on if in full.
The pit.
The pit. You haven't seen the pit yet?
I've seen that. I didn't realize.
Or Paradise because Paradise is out too. Every streaming service has a good show. Hulu has Paradise.
You know who I hear?
They're watching Predator Badlands right outside of here.
Really, really good shows. Apple TV.
Apple TV's got some bangers, bro. Shrinking goes hard. Yes.
I've heard really
Monarch,
good things.
Shout out to the monster universe out there. King Kong, Zilla.
The Severance one is the one that I've been
Severance? Severance is
that
so
was
good.
Sick, bro. That's really good.
Severance is so good. Hulu has Paradise. They got some good movies out. HBO's killing it too. HBO's got Heated Rivalry.
Los gays.
The gays are on, bro. The gays are having a moment, bro. And
yo no la he visto. I haven't watched it yet.
You gotta see it.
Did you watch it?
I watched it.
Oh.
I'm on episode 6 right now, bro.
Scandalous.
They're going for it.
They're going at it.
They're going for it. Bro, they're going for it. Dang.
You're like, yeah, they're going for it. They really are, though.
Nah, yeah.
They really are.
They really are. Motherfuckers are explicit to the motherfucker. And I'm sitting there like, It don't feel like indoctrination because I'm comfortable with my manhood and my sexuality.
But if you think it was somebody who was a little on the line, they'd be like, damn, they just pushed me over.
Bi Panic for sure.
Yeah.
Bi Panic for sure.
They're gorgeous, those two. And he doesn't.
Nothing but pretty people on that show.
The Russian guy doesn't even speak Russian. He's not even actually Russian.
And they're not even gay.
They're not even gay.
They're not even gay, bro. Yeah. I had to look it up.
Who says straight people can't do gay parts? I hate when people say that because Barney.
I thought the gay community was gonna come for them. Why can't you get a gay person to play a gay person? That's what I thought was gonna happen. I was like, yo, cue the outrage. 3, 2, 1, and they were like, good.
It's because
good that like straight guys are. But
you know what? You know what it is. But you know what it is?
That's essentially what it was.
They need it's because they picked up stars or actors that are nobodies. You're not getting fucking Jacob Elordi that's gonna be playing a gay guy. Like, get the fuck off get off my page. Timothy, get the fuck off, dog. I don't want to see this.
The downfall of Timothy over the past 6 months is crazy.
Even me, who I have been off of Instagram for the lot, is because of Kylie.
It's the curse.
It's the curse. It's the
fucking
Kardashian curse.
You're right. He wants to see some big titties for the first time in his life, and then everything goes to shit.
Eso es lo que pasa.
Brain rotted. You want to know what real brain rot looks like?
That
stays 1 mile vicinity of the Kardashian household.
Yeah.
Because Kanye Kardashian wasn't either. He's barely coming back. Whoa.
Apenas.
He's barely coming back. He sold out SoFi.
Did he?
Yeah. Twice. 70,000 people.
Twice.
I didn't support because I don't like Kanye like that. But he did. Like that. Interesting case study. And that album wasn't that as good as people say it was. But it's cursed. But anyway, we can talk about Timothy, but you're right. Timothy wouldn't have done Heated Rivalry.
It's because they got nobody. That finding attractive people from the streets and making them actors. You know who did a really good job at that? Smallville. My guy.
Tom.
Está hermoso.
Thomas?
Estaba man crush forever.
He was a really good Superman.
He was great Superman. It was great Superman.
Origin story of Superman.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're really great.
Smallville was great.
Until Homegirl got in a sex cult.
And did that. Yes, I was about to say that.
Nixum?
Wasn't her name Allison?
Yes, but the sex cult was like Nixum or Nvidia or something like that. No, that's the tech company. It was something.
It was NVXM, yeah.
She in jail.
She sure is.
She sure is in jail.
Sure is in jail. Sure
and she's cute too. She had the lesbian haircut too, Alex.
Allison something. Yeah, she was. You do.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sorry for her. I feel it was really tragic. I don't know exactly the details of what happened with her, but I just know that she was in a sex cult.
Yes,
and so she was trying to get other bitches to have sex with the homie. Well, not the homie, the dude.
It's like it's like the Mormons and stuff.
The Mormons. La luz del mundo.
I was just saying that because he was explaining to him. I was like, "Do you know that big old church right there off Canal?
all the off-brands luz del mundo.
Off-brand Protestants, yeah.
All the Temu luz del mundo.
And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, you know that church right there? I was like, it's called Luz del Mundo. It's a cult. And he goes, what do you mean it's a cult? And I was like, it's a cult. They had like the biggest like Epstein file degree level in Mexico.
I thought the Epstein files was bad.
La Luz del Mundo was fucking tripping. The main guy from like La Luz del Mundo was a fugitive. My guy was like running around Mexico.
And he's also the prophet according to them. So, bruh, imagine being the prophet and a fugitive. That's a whole Amazon series right there.
That makes me curious to
the
think.
Night Manager, Amazon Prime. Me? That's a good one. It's been a minute.
Yeah. What's that about?
It's Loki, but like as a spy.
Ooh, Hiddleston.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
I like his big forehead.
He does have a big forehead.
I like white boys with big foreheads, and he's got a good one, like a really nice, like entraditas, like right here. You know what I mean?
Oh,
when they put his low key wig on, they minimized his forehead, and I didn't like that. I was like, put it where his natural line is, more far back.
Got it. It
was great. Fantastic.
La Luz del Mundo.
Yes,
we're gonna get off track a lot today.
We sure are. But very big cult. Like it was bad.
I saw the documentary.
Yeah.
It was rough.
It was rough.
It was rough.
And there's still motherfuckers, bro. I still see motherfuckers showing up to church on that, wear little skirts and stuff. Yes, I think it's
low key, the impressive part about cults nowadays in big cities is like, how'd you get away with that? Like, all this stuff is gonna distract you. Like, the fucking billboard distracts you for a fucking Kit Kat, and y'all are still wearing the skirts, all that. You know what I mean?
Not showing your ankles and stuff.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's some crazy. Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta be careful a lot.
It's because they're masquerading. They're masquerading it as a religion.
But like back then in the 90s, whenever this shit was popping the fuck off, like, you know what I mean? All you needed was to be poor, and you just didn't have cable. You had like, regular television.
Yeah.
Put it on the Jesus channel all day, and that's it.
Yeah.
But now it's like you can't go anywhere. You're gonna get like you can't even have a phone. You could Google's right there. So they have to. You have to not get a phone.
But no.
But luz el mundo.
But
people
got
flip phones.
But you got to think about this.
They're keeping Motorola's alive.
You got to think about the fact that folks don't have critical thinking skills unless you nourish that, and people underwater that they dehydrate that. Scarcity of there is a scarcity of critical thinking, like purposely
in cults
in everywhere. Right now.
Okay.
There's a lot of people who are not like critical thinking. Doesn't matter if it's a cult or not. But because they happen to be in a cult, it just kind of like amplifies that even more. Right.
But I'm just saying, so out of curiosity, like you see her over there and you're like.
But it's the same thing. It's the same thing as like how ChatGPT or any of these AI things are essentially useless unless you know how to ask it the right questions.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know how to ask it the right question, you're never going to find out what you're looking. You got to have like an idea of what you're looking to find. You need to know it. You just you want the little bit of help to help you get there.